Hola a todos. I'm here today to talk about a routine that we do in Spanish class that is very dear to my heart, and that is our book report routine. So, beginning in Spanish 2, my students begin using the classroom library to complete book reports. So, here's how they work. Each quarter, students complete 2 informal book reports, and they go into the gradebook as homework assignments, and 1 formal book report, which goes into the gradebook as a writing test. So, first, students choose a book that they would like to read, and we have a variety of storybooks and beginner chapter books in our classroom library. They're all in Spanish. And then, after checking out their book on our classroom computer, students pick up a book report worksheet. And they work on different skills depending on what book report sheet that they choose. So some focus on grammar, while others focus on transitioning from one idea to another, for example. And then they take the book and the worksheet and they store them in their book report folder until it's completed. At which point they turn them in. And, we get a lot of bang for our buck from this routine. Students are reading, which we know is one of the best ways to acquire new vocabulary. They get to choose their own books, which helps keep their interest up. So they're getting reading practice, inference practice, comprehension practice, and they're also getting writing practice. And the whole thing is tailored to a skill that they've chosen that they want to improve. So I'm going to be walking students through this whole process during the next week or so that they can complete their very first book report. Which brings me to the next thing I wanted to talk about today. In order to help make sure students have a variety of book options in an area that interests them, Spanish 2 is going to be participating in a little book drive. So each student is asked to see if they can find one person who is willing to donate $6 to our classroom library so that we can buy a new book for our classroom library. Students or donors can even dedicate their money to a certain book if they want, or a certain kind of book that they like. So be on the lookout for more information about this. The donation is in no way required, but it is an opportunity to help us improve the selection of books that we have for our Spanish students at Lancaster High School.